A friend of yours who works in the IT department of a bank tells you that tellers are allowed to log into their terminals only from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Saturday. What is this restriction an example of? A. User auditing. B. Least privilege. C. Time of day restrictions. D. Account verification. Answer: C. Time of day restrictions are often used to limit the hours during which a user is allowed to log into or access a system. This helps prevent unauthorized access outside that user's normal working hours. 2. Your organization is revamping its account management policies and you've been asked to clarify the difference between account disablement and account lockout. Which of the following statements best describes that difference? A. Account disablement removes the user and all their data files. Account lockout does not. B. Account lockout typically only affects the ability to log in. Account disablement removes all privileges. C. Account lockout is permanent, account disablement is easily reversible. D. Account disablement requires administrative privileges to execute, account lockout can be performed by any user. Answer: B. Account disablement is a step down from removing an account completely. While the account, and associated data files, still exist on the system, the account itself is disabled and has no privileges to access the system. Account lockout typically only affects logon privileges. Performing a temporary account lockout is a common approach to thwarting brute force password guessing attacks. 3 password policies are needed for all of the following except A. Password complexity. B. Password history. C. Password reuse. D. Password language. Answer: D. The language used in the creation of passwords is not an issue, especially given that most passwords are ideally strings of random characters. 4. Which of the following is used to identify when a device is within a specified distance of a location? A. Geofencing. B. Geoproximity. C. Geodistance. D. Geotagging. Answer: A. Geofencing is an electronic distance-based perimeter used to detect specific devices when they cross within a certain geographic area. 5. Account audits are used for all of the following except A. Testing password strength. B. Verification of user training. C. Verification of user employment/authorization. D. Testing for password policy enforcement. Answer: B. User training would not be examined during an account audit. Account audits are focused on the authentication system policies and implementations. 6. Which of the following represents the greatest risk when used? A. Service accounts. B. User accounts. C. Guest accounts. D. Shared accounts. Answer: D. Shared accounts are the greatest risk because you don't know who is using them. 7. When a new login request comes from a geographically distant location, for a user with a history of recent local logins, what policy can best help address legitimacy? A. Impossible travel time. B. Geolocation. C. Network location. D. Time of day restrictions. Answer: A. When a subsequent account access request is received and there is not adequate time for the user to physically move to the new location, it is likely a fraudulent attempt. 8. You wish to tokenize account credentials so people can carry their passwords with them and not have to remember or type in long passwords. The best solution would involve which of the following? A. Identity providers, IDPs. B. SSH keys. C. Smart card. D. Password managers. Answer: C. Smart cards enable employees to easily carry cryptographic keys. 9. On a web-facing interface, where your employees can gain access to the network, you wish to employ security against brute force attacks. One of the most cost-effective tools is to enforce which of the following? A. Geofencing policy. B. Password complexity policy. C. Account lockout policy. D. Certificates. Answer: C. Account lockout is a temporary measure to slow down brute force attempts at cracking a password. 10. Which type of policy sets the direction for the security team to manage who can access what resources in a system? A. Account permissions policy. B. Time-based login policies. C. Password policies. D. Time of day restriction policies. Answer: A. Developing a policy for account permissions provides guidance to those who are implementing the access control schemes.